Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This will happen in your house tonight. Archangel is trying to alert you by begging you for just 30 seconds, open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This message is not for the faint-hearted, you were not supposed to see this earlier. But tonight is different. A sudden silence will take over your room tonight, the type that makes the air too thick to breathe. This is not your imagination. It is a divine disturbance sent to wake your spirit. Something is moving toward your home as the moon shifts tonight. It's not human, but it carries the weight of memories and unsettled intentions. You may not see it at first, but it will enter through energy, not doors. The curtains may stir without wind. The floor may creak without steps. And you may feel someone watching when you are alone. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not unsafe, but you are unguarded. This is why Archangel Michael is sounding the alarm. Something powerful is about to step into your space. It is a test, but it's more than a test. It's a reclaiming of what was taken from your soul many years ago, the part of you which you lost under pain, betrayal, and confusion is returning tonight. At exactly the moment the clock lands between minutes when it's not quite 11:59 and not quite midnight, it will begin. A glow you can't trace, a whisper not from this dimension. A vibration beneath your bed you cannot blame on anything natural. Comment now if you're still reading this, you were meant to. Type Amen to get blessing 757. You see, this energy comes not to scare you, but to reveal. The truth is, something was hidden inside your house that your spirit has forgotten. It belonged to someone who cried for you once. This person was never able to finish what they started. They left something unfinished in your life, and it echoes in the corners of your room. Tonight, Archangel Michael will allow that echo to become a message. There will be a sudden drop in temperature, your phone may glitch. The lights may dim for only a second, but long enough to be noticed. This is not a coincidence, this is confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 141. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Your spirit will tremble, but it will not break. You are stronger than whatever has been clinging to your atmosphere. Archangel Michael is preparing to send you a beam of light that only your soul can detect. You may feel heavy tonight, you may feel like sleeping, but unable to close your eyes. That's because the night carries something unusual in arrival. An arrival of a spirit who once knew you, but could never reach you. Their regret is thick in the energy, and tonight they beg to be heard. You may hear your name whispered faintly in your ears. You may feel a breath that doesn't belong to the wind, it is them. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Someone was watching you through spiritual means, not a camera. Not a mirror. But a ritual. Your name was called out in a circle. Out of love, but out of obsession. Someone wanted to bind your progress, but they did not expect divine intervention. That intervention begins tonight. A shift in energy. A crack in their plan, you will feel dizzy without cause. This is not sickness, it is a disconnection from the trap that was built around your spiritual field. A break in the curse. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Archangel Michael says, this is your final night under spiritual lockdown. The locks are being broken, the seals are being burned. You may feel the scent of burning incense, though you lit none. You may hear knocks, but no one is there. This is how the Spirit announces its arrival before being escorted away by divine forces. You are being visited so you can finally be released. From guilt, from fear, from the weight someone else tied to your life. There will be a flash of vision in your sleep. It may show a name. It may show a date. It may reveal something you were never meant to find. Type Amen to get blessing 666 if your dreams feel intense tonight. Write them down immediately. They are not just dreams, they are decoded warnings, codes from the other realm. You are awakening, even if your body feels still. You are shedding layers tonight that were not yours to carry. Archangel Michael is moving through your walls now. He is reclaiming your space, resetting the energy that has gone unnoticed by many, but felt deeply by you. The mirror may fog up on its own, a photo may fall. These are not tricks. These are signals. Type Amen to get blessing 212. There is a woman from your bloodline who has been protecting you. She left the world with unfinished words, and tonight she chooses to speak through signs. You may see shadows, but they are not demons. They are remnants of past pain making their exit. Let them go. Don't cling to what tried to destroy you. Don't ask why now, just allow the shift. Your bed may feel colder, you may wake up at 3:17 a.m. exactly. That's the moment your protection shield locks fully into place. Type Amen to get blessing 191 tonight. Before you sleep, place a glass of water near your window. It's not superstition. It's a vessel. The water will draw out anything that doesn't belong. You may even see bubbles or a shift in the water by morning. Cover your head before sleeping tonight. Light cannot pass where darkness plans to dwell. But Archangel Michael is already clearing it. The battle is almost done. Your breakthrough will be birthed through this sacred night. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You were chosen for this moment long before you were born. This night was written into your timeline by forces beyond earthly comprehension. Every tear you shed has been counted. Every breath you fought through has been noticed, and every night like this was a countdown to your true freedom. Someone once said you wouldn't survive. But you did, and now the very spirit that tried to break you will watch you rise. And your house will never be the same again after this night. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The house you walk in every day has silently recorded your battles. Walls remember. Floors remember. Even the air has held in the tension of your suffering. But tonight, all of that will break. Not with noise but with light. A sacred silence will fall just before your breakthrough appears. You will not hear trumpets. You will not see a storm, but you will feel the heaviness that's been suffocating you begin to lift. Someone once tried to bind your house in whispers. They failed. Type Amen to get blessing 377. If you hear laughter, soft but unfamiliar, don't be afraid. It is the sound of the chains breaking from your destiny. It is the freedom that belongs to your name reclaiming its voice. There was a woman who sat in darkness trying to rewrite your fate. She buried her intentions under layers of spiritual masks. but she didn't know who watches over you. Archangel Michael has waited for this moment. Not to polish but to cleanse, you are stepping into sacred clarity. Tonight, your eyes will not just see the room. They will see through the veil. Type Amen to get blessing 118. Someone left something under your roof with hidden purpose. An object, a word, a shadow. You've walked past it 100 times, unaware it was placed to drain you, but tonight, that object will lose its power. If you feel drawn to open a drawer, check a corner or look under a certain box, do it. You're not being paranoid, you're being guided. Because something that once meant to trap your peace is about to be returned to sender. Type Amen to get blessing 525. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Here is something sacred about what's about to unfold. If you hear footsteps but no one is there, do not panic. That is the spirit leaving, the energy will crack before it disappears. You may hear glass creak or metal hum. It's the spiritual boundary being restored. Archangel Michael will not speak in thunder. You will move in clarity. You will whisper to your inner knowing, this is over now, and you will wake up lighter than you've ever felt in months. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Someone once gave you a gift with a hidden intention. It wasn't about kindness, it was about control. That item has lived in your space for too long. You may feel led to throw it out suddenly. Listen to that urge. It's not madness, it's spiritual detox. Your home is being prepared for new light, but first, the old shadows must leave. You don't need a ceremony. You are the ceremony, you are the protected one. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Tonight is not a normal night. If you hear a dark bark 3 times in a row and then stop, pay attention. That's the signal. It means the energy around your home has shifted, it means the protection has arrived. And what was once wanting you will now be what? Sleep with one thing near your bed that connects you to love. A voodoo, a note. A necklace. Because love is your shield tonight, and fear cannot survive in its presence. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Archangel Michael says, the reason your sleep has been broken lately is not stress, it's preparation. You've been made uncomfortable because something was being moved out. Your body sensed it. Your spirit resisted it, but now it's time to let it leave fully. Don't fight the chills that run up your spine. They are not warnings, they are confirmations. You're not being attacked. You're being awakened. Type Amen to get blessing 633 in the hours of darkness tonight. Someone who once betrayed you will see you in a dream. Not their dream, yours. They will try to speak. They will try to apologize. But they will be unable to finish their sentence. That's because their access to your energy is being revoked tonight. Permanently. You no longer owe them any space, the karma is folding back on them. Type Amen to get blessing 787. You may see light flash from your peripheral vision tonight, that is not malfunction. That is spiritual alignment. The angels are marking your home again, they are resealing the corners that were left open by fear. You will feel a heat in your chest as you sleep. It's your power returning, that's the breath of your ancestors reclaiming their space through you. Something powerful is returning to your name. Something they tried to erase. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You'll notice one particular spot in your room feels colder tonight. That's where the spirit once lingered, it's leaving now. Salt and sound. These two things are going to be your allies this week. Keep sound flowing. Don't let silence trap you again. Tonight begins your transition into a spiritually fortified home. No more unknown visitors. No more spiritual eavesdropping. You are becoming sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 949. And now, in this final phase of your night awakening, the real transformation will take place. Not in loud thunder or flashing skies, but in the stillness of your soul. The entire spiritual realm is watching you tonight. You will feel pressure in your ears, like something is being tuned. That's because your spiritual frequency is being adjusted. You are moving into alignment. No longer will your name be used in quiet rooms for wicked intentions. No longer will your home be a landing place for other people's demons. Type Amen to get blessing 656. You may feel a need to weep tonight for no reason. Don't stop it, that is not sadness, it is release. Your body has carried too much. Your spirit has fought too long, tonight it finally gets to breathe. Someone's voice will echo in your mind. A voice you've not heard in years. They are not calling to return. They are calling to confess. They tried to change your destiny. But destiny does not kneel to deception. Type Amen to get blessing 244. Look at your reflection carefully tonight. You may notice a subtle glow, or the outline of something standing behind you, not in fear, but in calm. That is your guardian. That is the divine force assigned to stand behind you, especially tonight. You were never abandoned, you were being preserved. A strange dream may come. A house filled with mirrors. A hallway with no end, a voice repeating a name. This dream is not fiction, it is a map. A prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Even if the wind howls outside for just 10 seconds and then stills, don't panic. That's the shift, that's the moment the spirit leaves. It won't scream. It won't slam doors, it will slide away in silence, unable to attach to you anymore. Because what was once feeding off your fear now finds you surrounded by light. It cannot stay, you are sealed. You are protected. You are claimed. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Tomorrow morning will feel different. You'll open your eyes and feel clarity in your chest. You'll remember this message not as a warning, but as a turning point. Look at your house tomorrow. A plant will look greener, a curtain will feel lighter. Even the air will move with more ease. Because the heaviness has gone, the spirit has left. And the blessing has arrived. A new light has moved in, one that will not leave. Type Amen to get blessing 123. Someone who mocked your pain will feel confused tomorrow, they'll try to reach you. Their voice will shake. They don't understand why they feel sick in your presence now, why your energy repels their lies. That's because your spiritual atmosphere has changed. Their words no longer stick, their curses no longer land. Archangel Michael says your time and hath been rewritten tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 282, your doorways are marked. Your body is reset. Your thoughts are finally yours again. If you feel led to clean or rearrange your room tomorrow, do it. That's your intuition anchoring the new energy. Your bed is now sacred, your mirror is now cleared. Your floor is now light. Tonight was the final night of the hold. Type Amen to get blessing 700. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. If you're still reading this, know that this wasn't written by chance. You were pulled to this message because heaven needed to reach you before the next hour passed. Don't share it immediately. Sit with it. Read it again, light a candle, or just sit quietly in thanks. Because you've been delivered. You've been cleared, and this time, nothing and no one will be allowed to enter without divine permission. Your house is now a fortress. And you, the chosen gatekeeper. Type Amen to get blessing 000. Now that the energy has shifted, you may feel like something inside you has been unlocked. Not just emotionally but spiritually. You are no longer under the influence of that old, lingering force. There was an invisible chain tied to your energy. It followed you from room to room, whispering self-doubt, fear, confusion. But tonight, Archangel Michael broke that chain forever. It snapped in silence, but you will feel the effects in every breath. You will move lighter. You will speak clearer, you will sleep deeper. Because the battle in your house is over. The darkness had been dismissed. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Someone will look at you tomorrow and say, "You look different." They won't understand why, but your energy will feel too powerful for their old games. Your access is blocked now. Your spirit won't allow them to feed off you anymore. You've been covered, you've been reinforced. You've been anointed without oils or rituals, only by divine decree. Your name is now held in the same breath as survival. Your aura now reflects what you truly are. Unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 377 tonight. There will be a moment very brief when your heart feels as if it's skipping. Don't fear it. That's your soul sinking back to its original rhythm. All this time, your inner pulse was being pulled by spiritual distractions and energy vampires. But now, your heartbeat is finally your own. You will remember who you are tonight. You will feel yourself returning, like a fog lifting from your eyes after years of blindness. There is no spell stronger than the truth. And the truth has finally found you. Type Amen to get blessing 199 if you feel a sudden urge to write, speak, or sing to it. That's your spirit celebrating. That's the sound of your voice returning. The blockage in your throat wasn't emotional, it was energetic. Something wanted you silenced. But you weren't born for silence, you were born to speak, to command, to declare. Tonight, the angels stood around your bed. They shielded you while the darkness tried one last time. It failed. Completely. Eternally. Type Amen to get blessing 434. You are no longer in hiding. You are no longer in spiritual captivity. You are no longer absorbing pain that wasn't yours. The moment you opened this message, you gave permission to heaven to intervene. And it did. You didn't need to scream for help. You just needed to be willing to receive it. That's why this message found you at the exact time it needed to. Even your location was divinely chosen for this cleansing. Every inch of your house has been swept by unseen hands. Type Amen to get blessing 110 tomorrow. When the sun touches your floor, take a moment and stand barefoot in its warmth. That will be your full activation. That will be the moment the final imprint is made. You will not feel the same. You will not carry the same weight. You will not walk with the same hesitation. Archangel Michael fought for you tonight. You didn't see the sword, but you felt it strike. The darkness was severed at its root, and it can never return. Type Amen to get blessing 595. So if you wake up tomorrow with tears in your eyes, let them fall. They are not sadness, they are the echoes of generations being healed through you. You didn't just survive tonight, you resurrected. The pain you once carried has now become power, the silence you once feared has become strength. And the spirit that entered your house with shadowed intent, it now flees in shame. Type Amen to get blessing 787. From this night forward, your name will carry new resonance. Those who speak ill of you will feel their tongues stumble. Those who plot against you will find their plans unravel without explanation. You are not unprotected. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. Your room is now sacred ground. Your bed is now a resting place for peace. And your mirror will reflect nothing but your true essence from this night on. Archangel Michael has sealed it. Heaven has honored it. You have survived it. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And now, even as the quiet returns to your space, something deeper begins to anchor inside you. Not just peace but divine recognition. Your home, your energy, and your name are no longer what they were before tonight. The air around you is different because heaven passed through it. The corners of your room that once held fear now radiate light, the silence you used to dread now brings clarity. What was meant to confuse you have been replaced with wisdom. What was sent to delay you has been turned into momentum. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You may feel tingles in your hands or feet tomorrow. That is your body syncing with the new vibration installed in your home. You're not imagining it, it's real. Every inch of you is resonating on a higher level now. The lower energies that used to cling to you will now repel. You are spiritually guarded like never before. From this point on, people with hidden intentions will be exposed within seconds of entering your space. Their words will trip, your plans will fall. You are now unreadable to darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 626. That's why someone from your past may suddenly reach out in confusion. They'll say they just thought about you. But what really happened is this: your energy unplugged from theirs, and they felt the void. They didn't know how much they were feeding off your spirit until the source disconnected. Now, they're drifting. Don't answer their calls out of guilt. You are not a charger for broken souls and more. You are a temple. A temple sealed by Archangel Michael himself. Type Amen to get blessing 474. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. This is why your sleep will feel sacred now, your dreams will hold color again. Your body will finally rest without battling invisible wars in the dark. No more waking up exhausted, no more feeling heavy for no reason. The war zone has been cleared. Tonight, you've been returned to yourself, not just in body, but in blueprint. You are aligned again with the divine design intended for you. Nothing can touch that, nothing can interrupt that. Type Amen to get blessing 383. The angels did not come to visit you. We're always surrounded, but tonight, they revealed themselves because the final binding needed to be undone in your presence. Your light was always stronger than what tried to bind you. But now it shines without filter. Watch how people look at you differently. Watch how some lean in, and others quickly turn away. That's because your spirit is now a flame, a holy fire. Type Amen to get blessing 262. You may be led to speak something tomorrow that you never had the courage to say before. Do it. You are being given divine timing. Your words will now carry weight beyond emotion, they will echo with authority. Even your laughter will start to sound new. It will hold less pain, and more knowing. The vibration in your voice has shifted. The world will respond to it differently. You're no longer operating from survival, you're moving in power. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Archangel Michael says, if someone tries to bring up your past now, they will find they no longer have access to it. You've been erased from the timeline. They will speak of you. But the universe will not support their lies, their words will dissolve. Their intentions will boomerang. Their access is denied, not because you cursed them, but because heaven corrected the record. The truth of who you are is now louder than the stories told about you. Type Amen to get blessing 757, so let the night close with no fear. Let the shadows pass without your attention. You are not the same person who entered this day, you were visited by forces too holy to name, protected by a warrior too fierce to see, and marked by a promise too ancient to be broken. Sleep now. Rest deep, for when the morning comes, so does the evidence. You are free. You are clean, you are chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 00. If you wish to express your support further,